So, you're a dog owner in Garden City, and you know how great it is to have a dog you can take anywhere. We're going to go through everything you need to know to choose the right professional trainer so you can feel really confident in your decision.
Just picture it for a second. You're on a nice, relaxed walk along the greenbelt. People are jogging by, cyclists are zipping past, but your dog is right there with you. No pulling, no lunging, just calm.
And that peace of mind continues when you get home. You know, with our houses being pretty close together here in Garden City, having a dog that's quiet and well-behaved is a huge plus. And that's exactly what good training can do for you. So, what's so special about training for life right here? Well, the thing is, great training isn't generic. It's about getting your dog ready for the real-life situations you'll actually face in our community every single day. The whole basis of modern, effective dog training is something called positive reinforcement. Instead of focusing on correcting what your dog does wrong, it's all about teaching them what you want them to do and then rewarding them for it. It's an approach that really builds up a solid, trusting bond between the two of you.
Okay, so you're on board with the positive approach. But what does that actually look like? Well, there are a few different ways training can be delivered. So let's look at the main formats to figure out what might work best for your dog and for you.
This chart kind of lays out the three big options. You've got group classes, which are amazing for socialization and learning to focus with other dogs around. Then there's private training, which is perfect for tackling specific things that happen at your house, like going nuts when the doorbell rings. And finally, board and train is a really intensive option for more complex issues, but you have to be ready to keep up the work when your dog comes home.
All right, so maybe you have a style in mind. Now for the big part. How do you actually check out a trainer to see if they're the real deal? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of qualifications and what things cost.
Now, this is really important to know. Idaho doesn't have a licensing requirement for dog trainers, so these certifications are how you know someone is truly dedicated to their profession. Seeing these letters means a trainer has put in the time and money to stay educated on the most current, humane, and science-backed methods. And if you're dealing with more serious behaviors, you'll want to look for those advanced behavior consultant certs.
And of course, we have to talk about the budget. It's a huge part of the decision for everyone. So, what should you really expect to pay for professional training around the Garden City area?
This table gives you a pretty good idea of the ranges. As you can see, it varies a lot depending on what you choose. A series of group classes might run you a couple $100, while a full board and train program is, a much bigger financial commitment. The cost really reflects the trainer's experience and how much direct, one-on-one time they're spending with you and your dog.
So now you've got a handle on the methods, the formats, and the costs. You're ready to start making some calls. But what do you actually say? Having a list of questions ready to go is probably your best tool.
Think of this as your checklist for that first conversation. You really want to get a feel for their training philosophy and their background, but also ask them how they'll tailor a plan specifically for your dog's needs and your lifestyle here. And asking how you'll both measure progress and what you'll need to do between lessons is absolutely key. This puts you in the driver's seat.
Okay, let's tie all of this training talk back to our actual community. Because having a well-trained dog means you can get out there and enjoy all the great spots we have without worrying about breaking any rules. First up, the single most important number to remember is 6. 6 feet. That's the maximum leash length allowed in all public spaces here in Garden City. That includes the sidewalks, the parks, and definitely the greenbelt. It's a simple rule, but it's all about safety for everyone.
Aside from the leash law, there are a few other basic responsibilities. You'll need to get your dog licensed with the city once they're over 4 months old. You also have to keep their rabies vaccine up to date. That's the state law. And just be aware that constant, excessive barking can become a public nuisance issue. It's all part of being a good dog owner and a great neighbor.
So, where can you go to practice all these new skills? Veterans Memorial Park is a really nice spot for a quieter, leashed walk. When you're ready for more of a challenge, the Greenbelt is perfect for working on focus with all those distractions. And for off-leash skills like recall, you've got great, safe, fenced-in options nearby, like the dog park at Barber Park or Ada County Dog Island.
Finding the right trainer isn't just about fixing a few bad habits. It's about giving your dog the confidence to navigate the world and building an even stronger relationship between you two. It's about creating a happy companion who's ready to enjoy everything that life in Garden City has to offer, right by your side. We wish you the best of luck on your training journey.